From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Boston Red Sox.
So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tanner Houck.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to get underway. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
Next one misses, and 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Big time power. Outside. Ball one.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Judge waits.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger getting the start in center. Hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Next pitch is outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're ahead in the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, number 28.
The second baseman, Christian Campbell.
First pitch swinging.
0-1. That's a ball.
That pitch gets the corner. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes outside. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Good eye on that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Devers.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And he grounds one back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Red Sox already leading. Dominguez snags it for the 2nd out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Base hit center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add on. It's 4-0. Now batting win.Or. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Houck back to work. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the second.
Leading
and
off.
Now here's a speed threat. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we are underway.
His pitch, 7 o'clock.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's Austin Riley.
Second, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
One and two.
Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Matt Olson down. And that one is lifted in the air. Durant makes the grab. 2 down.
Yes, sir. What's up, Gabe?
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit.
Just in case you missed it,
Obviously,
I
a guy who makes
obliterated
good
the Yankees in my
contact, hits
first
for
game. Made
average.
the
But
opponent
one of the
quit.
things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and
Not games
lefties.
anymore. You gotta win, baby.
And a foul
How you
ball.
doing, my man?
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Two outs. And 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
It's a 3 a.m. check-in. It's still early.
Back here in Boston. And
People don't
starting
come
this
around
one,
till like that.
Chris Sale. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
6.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox, and that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Sale delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 strike.
Up the middle, Arcia. And they get Bregman for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And Devers hits that one. De La Cruz in position. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Not in time. He's safe. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Late on that fastball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 out, space is empty. And that's outside. That gets by him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Story now. Harris racing after it. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. How? An all-star a season ago, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a pop-up. Bregman settles under it. One up, one down. So here's Murphy now.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
That one missed. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now at the plate, Brian De La Cruz. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. That's to third, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at Fenway Park, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Sale ready. And it's 1-1.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Got him swinging.
Batting seventh, the left
Digging
fielder,
in, it's the speedy outfielder, duran. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen. Out on a bang-bang play.
Batting eighth,
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Boston, and stepping in is the speedy Stuart Fairchild. Houck back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is Michael Harris the second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. To second, and he's out.
Man, that ball got far away from the catcher, but they still had time to throw out the runner trying to advance. Not pretty.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Durant makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now at Fenway. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. And Sale deals. There's a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya.
One ball.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1-2.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Misses, and the count is 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Olsen makes the grab, and there's two gone. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
Alex Bregman.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Devers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Back here in Boston, now the third baseman, Austin.
Bro, is you playing the game or not?
Riley.
Austin Riley.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The throw to first. One up, one down. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back inside Fenway Park, digging in, Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Harris hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Story.
And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed. On the line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's all they'll get.
Now batting.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. He's 0 for 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
And now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
This to center field. Harris makes the play, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Albies, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Narvaez collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Murphy now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Red Sox by 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul. Red Sox leading it by 2. Strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Fenway, now it's the second baseman, number 28.
The second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still able to fire over, and he'll pull into second safely.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 strike.
Goes down looking. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That's too low. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. New inning getting started, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. Houck back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So up next, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. The shortstop takes the ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Red Sox up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch, not close, up high. On the ground. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Michael Harris II will hit next. Fly ball to right. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. There's the shortstop at the plate. Trevor Story.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 49, Aaron Bummer.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, ducky. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Tap to first, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Austin Riley.
Austin Riley. Now pitching for the Red
On the mound now, Zach Kelly.
Number 76.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Pitch misses there. Now 1 and 2. Swing and a ball popped up. And out number 1 on the grab. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Both 2 in this one.
Matt Olson.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Late with the swing there. The Braves down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And that misses. And a count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Narvaez down to first with it. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now here is Carlos Narvaez. The pitch. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Bomber deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first.
Yep,
it's there, and that's a great play.
The
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Rafaela.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's bad. And it hits the fence. Around second now, going for 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Number 28 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you've got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And now it's Alex Bregman. This one in the air. Riley pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, Justin Wilson.
Number 32, Justin Wilson.
In the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
1-0.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So digging in, Ryan De La Cruz.
Ryan De La Cruz.
And that's fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Abreu makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Stepping in, now Stuart Fairchild.
Left fielder.
Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and now just a 2-run deficit.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty.
Now pitching.
Josh Winkowski gets the call from the pen,
and he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
And now Orlando Arcia, and that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate, and that one fouled off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The tying run at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the third out. Back in Boston, now it's the DH.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
First pitch, not close. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Casas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
here's Trevor Story now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slow roller to third. Riley throws to first in time, and Story is out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back now at Fenway. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Whips it to Casas, and a quick out number 1. He's 2 outs away. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Hit in the air, right field. Abreu. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He was late there, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
They're down to their final strike.
No ball. 2 strike.
One strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses
Makes
were
3 wins in a row.
But a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris. From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox.
No talking, all action.
And now,
First
please
pitch
welcome
coming your way
your
next.
Boston Red Sox.
Okay, all set to
Leading
go.
off the
Here's
afternoon
Francisco
for the Mets,
Lindor.
the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Not even close there. And we're underway. And it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Next one in the dirt. Lindor swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready. We got a great view of the action.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. You remember it? Be honest. You remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
Juan Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
1-1.
My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with him. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Appier.
Kevin Appier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong,
That's
man.
A check. What do you got?
No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. In there at the knees. Lindor over at second, one down. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. And on the mound now, Kodai Senga. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back here at Fenway Park, and stepping in for Boston, number 28.
Campbell.
Swing and a miss. Ugly. And the righty deals. That misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And he gets Bregman. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the designated
2 down, bases empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. And that's ball 1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
What a stop. And he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Tristan Casas, the next to hit. Nimmo running hard to get it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that will end the inning. Back here in Boston. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. Crochet back to work. Vientos hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Jesse Winker. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a ball. Next offering is down low. And he takes a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear.
2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Hit on the ground to short. Story sends it to first.
He's out.
And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back inside Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Wilyer Abreu digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now batting Jaron Duran. That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Batting 8, the catcher.
So 2 down now, and here is Blake Sable. There's the strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just off the outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the